first guest isn't very polite.
No.
He drools,
Yeah.
snorts, goes where he's not supposed to, but that is okay because he saved an entire family when they were at a very low point in their lives.
That's right. Meet Oliver. Look at that tongue. He's a pug who spent the first 3 years of his life at a puppy mill until family rescued him. But it was really Oliver who saved them. We're here now with Alison Hodgson. Alison wrote this book, The Pug List. It's about how their family escaped a house fire with only a few possessions and how Oliver helped them to heal. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yep. Sticking out of his mouth.
Hilarious.
Oh.
He's the real deal. He doesn't phone it in.
Okay,
I love pugs because of their snorting.
I know. It's so cute. And the tongue, I got to know, does it always go to the right side?
Yes, that is his side.
That's
his
side.
side. Yes.
No, so is he happy now? Because he looks not happy.
Well, his girl is off camera, and so like I am.
Are they married or?
No. That's his mommy. My
Oh.
daughter Eden, who's featured on the cover. She.
There's a tongue.
They bonded. It was really. She'd worked after our fire. We talked about rescuing a pug before the fire, and then after the fire. You know, it's just like I could barely handle everything, let alone a second dog. So, but she didn't get the memo. So, she had this book. She didn't know how to spell diary, and so she wrote this motivational journal, and she called it her Pug List.
Oh.
And it was when I read that I thought, ugh, we have to get this girl a pug. And little knowing, he would really be the key to making a lot of things better after the fire. Yeah.
You know, you mentioned the fire here kind of candidly, but I just want to step back. And so there was a fire at your house.
Yes.
Prior to having Oliver.
Yes. Almost 6 years ago, we were all home and in bed, and an arsonist randomly, he didn't know us, and it wasn't personal. He just, he got into our garage and set our house on fire. And
What?
And we lost everything.
Your alarms went off?
Yes, our alarms went off. We got out. You know, I say we escaped with the clothes on our backs. And the thing, I mean, we lost everything, which is so hard. And then, but the hardest thing is the trauma, you know, and then also rebuilding is really hard. Anybody who's had a catastrophic insurance claim knows. And it takes a long time to heal. And
I always wonder in a house fire, and people always talk about what's the one thing you take out of your house, you know, things like that. What was the hardest thing to lose in that house fire? Because none of you lost your lives, thankfully.
Right.
So you survived it. But what were the hardest things to lose?
It was for me. You know, there were 5 of us, so it's different for each one of us. For me, it was the things my kids made me, the letters.
Oh yes.
And then they were older, so I had this moment where I realized I'm not going to get that back. Like they were all older, so nobody's going to make me world's best mom. You're the best mom, you know. And that when I realized that. But honestly, in a house full, we had a lot of nice things, and there was anything that mattered to me, the things that I've thought about and wept over, could fit into a suitcase, honestly. You know? But the biggest thing I want people to know is if your house is on fire, you don't take anything.
No.
You get people
out.
and animals out, and you don't take anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny how he's snorting and he's
so
not
happy.
even sleeping.
Nope,
He's just snorting.
that's his breathing.
Adorable.
Well, that's the thing about pugs. They're just this. They're ridiculous, you know. They're just, you know, look at him, his little Winston Churchill face, and you know, we adopted him ostensibly for Eden, you know, just 'cause
She's your youngest.
she's my youngest,
Okay.
and she was 7 when the house burned down, and so that was her home, that was her security, and that was, you know, our house was like, you know, like Disneyland for her. It was her, it was everything for her, and that was the thing that was surprising. Most people won't ever know what it's like, thankfully, to have someone burn our house down, but lots of people know what it's like to be in a painful and traumatic situation, and it takes a long time to heal.
The book, The Pug List, is kind of based on what you said, like her journal that she wrote. Oliver got cancer. How is he doing now?
He's doing really well. You know, the hard thing with cancer is it's always a little question mark, and
Is he cancer-free right now?
yes.
How
as far
did
as
he, in your opinion, how did he help your whole family heal?
well, you know, when Eden got him, like they bonded. We picked him up, and by the time we got home, it was a few hours drive. By the time we got home, they had bonded, and he followed her everywhere, and they just
Look at that photo.
it's
adorable.
and I mean, it was like overnight. This was a little girl who was crying herself to sleep. You know, why did an arsonist set our house on fire? You know, it's an unanswerable question. And so, but and then I think any parent can understand when things get better for your kid, things get better for you.
Yeah.
And so
I hear that. My mom always says you can only be as happy as your least happy child.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of truth to
There
that.
is
You
a
need
lot of
everybody
truth
to
to
be
that.
happy, then you can be
yeah,
happy.
it's well, and whether or not it ought to be that way, I'm sorry, that's the way
Just
it
the way it is.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
AlisonHodgson.net is your website to get a copy of the Pug List. I think it'll help you.
They're available anywhere books are sold.
Great. That's great.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having
and for bringing
us.
Oliver
Oh,
too.
thank you.
I love
I'm so
him.
happy. Thank you for
I know,
having
he
us.
is
I just want to
adorable. Do something
I
to
do,
it.
I do.
He is so cute. Thanks for bringing him to. Oh,
Thank you.
Yes, it was so nice to meet you. Oh, he is adorable.
so much.
I love it. Thank
Thank you.